Galaxy S7 has 12 megapixel camera on the rear, and it's not bumped up so much as it was on Galaxy S6, so the frame of the camera won't scratch. Technically, this camera has advanced specifications, but it's not a big sensor. It's smaller than on Nokia Lumia 1020, but still this is a pretty good optimized sensor. It can gain a lot of light with f1.7 aperture, and the camera records in 26 millimeters in 35 millimeter format, which is solid wide angle, but it's not the widest angle that we've seen on smartphones. The camera applications itself starts up in less than a second, and if you want to snap an image right now, you'll be able to do that because camera responds immediately. It's very, very fast. The interface has a bunch of options for those who want to play with those options. From panorama, HDR, you get 9 more ways of using the camera. In professional mode, you can adjust everything: exposition, ISO, white balance, and on the first glance, the interface of the camera looks pretty complicated, but you know, all the main features and icons are where you want to have them. So you know, it's easy to switch from front to back camera and vice versa, and everything is reachable with your finger. Photo quality is really on a high level. From, I'd say, 100 photos that I took, 5 of them were not great. They were blurry. So the stabilization and autofocus work very, very good, because only 5% of all the images are maybe not so good. Colors on the photos are as you see them with your own eyes. People's faces are clean. You don't see no noise. And if you go in some indoor space where you have a little bit less light and you look at the 100% crop and the details, you'll find a little bit of noise, but it's up to the sensor size. I think that this photo quality wasn't offered on compact cameras a few years ago when they had 12 or 10 megapixels. And in low light conditions with some city lights, there is not much noise. The details are recognizable, and the photo quality is really, again, very good. If you're somewhere outdoors with your friends in a nightclub, you'll be able to get pretty nice photos from your night out. Rear camera records video in 4K resolution with 30 FPS, while the Full HD video can be recorded in 60 FPS, 60p, and the plain HD video can be recorded in 240 FPS, which means you get slow motion videos that are always fun to look at. The video quality is stabilized very well. The colors are realistic as you see them with your own eyes, and the picture on the video is sharp. With good light, you can use the rear camera, I think, for some semi-professional stuff, maybe YouTube. And in low light, video has some noise, but you don't see the flare effect. So the video in low light is, again, pretty good, and it's very usable if you go with your friends in a nightclub or on your night out. Front camera has 5 megapixels, again with f1.7 aperture, but a little bit wider angle of shooting. It's 22 millimeters in 35 millimeter aspect ratio, which means that you'll fit all your friends into the image without a need to have a selfie stick. The photo quality in daylight is very, very good. You will find no noise on details. Again, colors are reproduced as you see them with your own eyes, so photos from the front camera are very, very good. The same thing is in low light conditions. You get pretty good photos from the front camera. Full HD video 1080p from the front camera is stabilized very well. In low light, you'll see some grain details, but still, image is very usable. It's good enough for average user, and if you reduce it to some smaller resolution for Instagram or something like that, it'll be just great. In the end, Galaxy S7 has really awesome cameras. Photos are representative quality, but I tried to compare them with LG G4 and I didn't see much difference. LG G4 last year had the best cameras on smartphone, and it's still an awesome smartphone. S7 is maybe a little bit better, but I don't think that the average user will see the difference in the quality. In low light conditions, photos on Galaxy S7 are better than on Galaxy S6, but again, LG G4 is very close to the quality that S7 offers. You know, you have to decide for yourself, but no matter the LG G4, this is a very, very good camera, both front and rear. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.